So, today I decided to take a look at a couple of recent decks that I had built and were kind of more or less underperforming, and have received a few upgrades since the last time we played. So the first one that we're going to take a quick look at is the Abzan counter stack. Now you can take a look at the original deck list on one of my more recent videos to go ahead and see what the original thing was. But I had a buddy come over and take a look at the deck and said, "Dude, why aren't you running Stonecoil Serpent?" And I said, "Dude, indeed. I already have 4 of these from another deck that I built, so that completely failed, but nonetheless, I have 4 of these." So yeah, I went ahead and I added 4 copies of Stonecoil Serpent, because why not? In fact, given the fact that it's a snake and it doesn't counter the whole Wildwood Scourge thing the way that Pulchranos does, it's a perfect fit-in. And then, of course, because I've been dealing with a lot of enchantment nonsense as well as needed removal in the first place, I decided to add 3 copies of Feed the Storm. Swarms, not Storm. Dropped 1 copy of Inscription of Abundance, or actually, not sure if I did or not. But I know that at one point in time there was 3, and now there's 2. Other than that, and going down Light of Hope and upgrading my land base, not a whole lot different from the original design. Yet, surprisingly, it's significantly more functional, and I've actually been enjoying playing this a lot more, even though it's still kind of iffy on its win ratio. The second one we're going to take a quick look at is the Tools of War deck. I am now up to 4 copies of Maul the Skyclave, added Nahiri, Hero of Ancients, and again, I have the original deck list that I had. The biggest issue that I had with it in the past was that I did not have the consistency necessary because I had run out of rares. But we're back in business, so we still have the same Fireblade Charger, Core Blade Master. I dropped it down to 2 copies of Seasoned Hollowblade because outside of being a warrior, it's not super strategically relevant. Still got the Kargan Intimidators, got some Relic Axes. The only thing that is 100% gone is that bad version of Relic Axe, because we have better stuff. I still want to eventually add a 2nd copy of Shadow Spear, but ultimately I think we're pretty much there as far as perfecting this. I even have a couple of these added into it, although I'm actually not sure if that was there originally or not. So we went ahead and did a quick, brief rundown. Let's go ahead. I'm thinking 2 games, maybe 3 games per, just so we can get a look and see how they're performing now. Alright, so dueling against Soda for life. Okay, we have Jungle Hollow and a Swamp in hand. But we don't have anything that plays black, and I'm not really interested in leaning on 1 green and hoping for a better draw. So we'll go ahead and mull that. Ugh, this is not better in the slightest. Alright, we'll go for the 5. Well, this is playable. I think we'll put we'll definitely put a Pulchranos back. And I'm thinking of Felidar Retreat. I don't see us winning this, but we're going to try anyway. So, Pulchranos, goodbye. Felidar Retreat. Actually, Felidar Retreat is one of our better hopes. I think we'll put the Light of Hope back since we don't have a creature. So, we'll go ahead and keep it as is. Interesting. Golgari sleeves, and yet they played a mountain. Doesn't seem super Golgari to me. That's Gruul, not Golgari, dude. Alright, Jungle Hollow down. We have a turn 3 play at the very least. It's Oathsworn Knight, which is a pretty good turn 3 play at the very least. It's not nothing. Of course. Cute Swarm. Yeah, that deck has not been easy to deal with. But we have Inscription of Abundance, which means we can get rid of it next turn. Assuming he does not figure out a way to get it to its multiply state soon. Hasn't played a land yet, so... Oh, okay. Cultivate. So that'll get him 2 land drops. That's still only going to give him a couple of insects, though. just like really basic insects, and that doesn't concern me in the slightest. What concerns me is multiplying Scute Mob, but he's right at the cusp, which means all he has to do is play his Scute Mob and then go for the landfalls. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put down a Fabled Passage, and I think we'll go get a Plains with it. It doesn't really matter because honestly we're only going to be using... No, yeah, because we can use the Feat of Resistance later, but go ahead and do Description of Abundance, and we will use the fight side to have the Oathsworn destroy the Scute Mob. And unfortunately, we do lose a counter for that, but it's okay. Mandatory attack. Pretty obvious you're gonna block. They might double block if they realize what Oathsworn Knight does. Nope. Alright, end the turn. So we have the Feat of Resistance to protect Oathsworn Knight in case that ends up being relevant. Okay, Terror of the Peaks. So it's the Scute Mob combo with that. The whole wombo combo. But of course she doesn't have a mob, so... Alright, we'll go ahead and allow the damage to go through. I think we're gonna have to eat some damage from a dragon upcoming. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and put down a Felidar, retreat, attack, let the Oathsworn Knight get blocked. Unfortunately, this knight may not have much life left in this world. Alright, let's see what our opponent does. Ideally, he plays another Scute Swamp. Well, ideally for him, not for us, but ideally for him, he plays another Scute Swamp. Blah. I cannot speak today. Scute Swarm. No, he plays Brush Fire Elemental instead, or as like my buddy likes to refer to it, it's Gender Reveal Elemental. Because, haha, California Wildfire. I mean, we can laugh about that now that it's gone, right? If not, I'm somewhat sorry to whoever it offended. Okay. Still got some landfall stuff going on. Also got a lot of that, extremely large amount of damage stuff going on. Oh, okay, feats, that's... that would be more helpful if I had... Okay. I don't think Volcronos has reach. He really should, given how freaking big he is, but he doesn't. I think we kind of have to get rid of the Terror of the Peaks, even though it's going to be... it is going to be really costly, isn't it? We're better off leaving it alone at this point. Except not really. Ugh. I think we lose no matter what. We'll go ahead and feed the Swarmant and maybe pray for the best. No, never mind, we die. We'll just go ahead and concede here. I forgot that Terror of the Peaks also does damage to you, outside of the fact that Feed the Swarm also does damage to you. So that was a misplay, but we kind of had a pretty crappy start to begin with. Let's try one more, and win or lose, I think we'll probably gonna end up moving on after this. A lot of Ugin avatars these days. So, Zlati, what do you bring into the table? I like my little Goldraz elemental thing. I will 100% work with this. This is decent, if not straight up good. Okay, yeah. So, Triome down. And end the turn. So I'm thinking probably put down Stoneclose Circumvent next turn, and then we'll start stacking up with Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah. So we will go ahead and play the plains, play the serpent for 2, auto pay it. Booyah! Okay, so Riddle Form plus Mountain and... Okay, this is gonna most likely be a spells deck. Yeah. Okay. I don't really have a way to adjust for that other than... I mean, Feat of Resistance is a thing. But that's one of those things that only gets you so far. We only really need 1 Pride Malkin, so I'm gonna put this out as shock bait. Because hopefully I can run them out of a lot of stuff that isn't, or that could stop us by baiting with stuff I don't care about. Because I really don't want to lose the Luminarch Aspirants. Yep, okay, shock bait, that's what I was thinking. But I don't want to lose the Luminarch Aspirants because they will stack. So if I can just eat some damage, get to that late game that I need to, we might be able to pull off a win. Okay. Creating some bodies, making a 3/3, taking 4 damage. Seems like some pretty good stuff. Conclave Mentor. Well, I would have liked to land, but that's also not really bad, so... So I'm going to put the Luminarch Aspirant down, and at the very least, when we move to combat, I want to secure the Conclave Mentor. We'll probably lose that Aspirant, but we'll follow up with a second one next turn. All depends on what happens here, though. Let's take a look at what they have in the grave. Just 2 shocks in the Forbidden Friendship. Okay, so they opted. Turns on Riddle Form. Alright. I'm expecting more burn. Not burn. Not really. It's kind of a surprise. Ooh, Oathsworn Knight. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put some counters on the Luminarch Aspirant, and then we will swing with the Conclave Mentor. Yeah, okay. So I am 3 Riddle Form attacks, or 2 Riddle Form attacks and some burn, or 1 Riddle Form attack and a lot of burn away from losing. We've got to really pick this up. Got that experimental overload going on. Okay, got a shock. Ouch. Okay. So, Luminarch Aspirants. I'm gonna try to bait for some stall by allowing the Conclave Mentor to die, assuming that they actually block it. Where do I want to put the last 2 counters? Thinking maybe on the other Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah. Then we'll go ahead and do an all attack, see what happens when they block. I want Conclave Mentor to die because it'll give us some life, which is something we can work with. No, never mind. Yeah, we're dead to rights. That's unfortunate. I mean, if we had just figured something out a little bit sooner, but no. Unfortunately, we did not get Feed the Swarm, which would have helped us get rid of riddle form, and that would have not been a problem. But it's okay. It was a good try. Yeah. I'm just not gonna give it a satisfaction. Oh well. So, despite two pretty unfortunate losses, despite actually being on a winning streak earlier today, at least we got to actually see that this thing can do stuff. For now, we're going to move on to Tools of War. Alright. Ooh, okay, so I have Fireblade Charger on turn 1, Removal on turn 2, and as long as we get some lands between those 3 turns, on turn 3 we have a Flying Fireblade Charger, so it seems decent enough to keep going with, to get that thing going. So, Mountain Charger, go. Okay, now we have a Kiri. We'll go ahead and put down a Fateful Passage. Next attack, next end. Guess we don't have removal on this turn, actually, because that land that we're gonna get is gonna come in tapped. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab us a Plains and not get a land. Okay. Well, we'll just attack for now. Maybe if they put a creature down, we can destroy it. There it is. And because of a game that I had earlier, I know right off the back we're gonna go ahead and yeah, put an end to that. We don't need two Nihiris, so we'll put that back and get a land. Exactly what I was hoping for. Hey, check it out, a land that doesn't come in tap. That's even better. Alright, so go ahead and put down Monolith Skyclaves. That goes automatically onto the Fireblade Charger and attack. Now, I know you might be thinking, why not play Nihiri? And it's because we need to be quicker on the damage, especially now that I know what this is. It's a stompy deck that stacks up on counters. Or at least that's what the last one was. See, look, this guy's also got a Nugan Avatar. I can't believe I'm just now saying this, but yeah. Boom. Alright, well, you're gonna take damage. And I still have them all. Get wrecked. Alright, Filled Passage. Not something I need right now. We're gonna go ahead and go with Kiri. Temple. Definitely don't need that right now. I think next turn we're gonna play Nahiri. And maybe if we get like a 1-drop equipment. Ooh. Fiery. Okay, so this either works as like an absolute ton of mana, or check it out, Valakut Awakening. That's actually not a terrible idea to cast. Let's put this down. Go get a mountain. No, I think we really need Nihiri, honestly. I mean, killing that thing would be good too, but yeah, we're gonna go with Nihiri.
My world will return to its ancient glory. I welcome new allies.
Fantastic. Okay. Next. Not gonna attack. And end the turn. So the current plan is, I'm thinking next turn I'm going to Fire Prophecy the Leafkin Avenger, swing, hopefully we get some jank in hand, and then I can use Valakut Awakening to, or maybe instead of getting jank in hand, we get something we can use to make things better. But let's see what happens first. I suppose it is worth keeping in mind that Nahiri could potentially give us something really good too, with her -2 ability. Yeah, let's go down that route. Okay, that's fine. The only downside is that kind of makes my plan for removing it a little bit less possible. Death Touch. Okay. This is surprisingly good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put Needle Give pathway down. And we'll minus Nahiri. Yeah, okay, that's some good stuff right there. Okay. Actually, do I want to try to get the draw off of her? No, actually, I want to get the Ember Cleave. I hope she blocks it. I want that Moss Viper to block, so we can. Oh shoot! Oh no. Misclicks cause problems. I should have paid more attention to what I was doing. You know what? Let's actually put a Valakut Awakening in there. Seems like a good choice. All right. Okay. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of something I have to deal with since I didn't handle things better last turn. But we still have the ability to spam sword holders and make them good, hopefully. Double the power or something and like it did nothing. Yeah, oops indeed. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and create a core warrior with a maul. We really need to try to have a better hand, so we're just gonna go ahead and Valakut it. 3 good cards, please. Well, that's almost what I wanted. I don't want another Valakut, honestly. And then we'll go ahead and put down a Kargan Intimidator. And end the turn. Resolve. Resolve. Okay, I think we're about to take 6 damage. Okay, I think I'm about to lose Nahiri. Okay, either I can throw Kargan Intimidator, or I can lose Nahiri. And given those options, I'm gonna throw Kargan Intimidator, honestly. Or I could also pay attention to the fact that Trample exists. I'm just screwing up left and right on this one. Now we have some flying warriors. And at this very moment, it is a damage race. And I'm a tad bit ahead. That can change quickly. This is half my life total right here. There's gotta be a way around this. So many misclicks have cost me precious time and chances of winning in this game. Really? Okay. Could not want that any less. Oh my goodness. What garbage? Okay, Scoos, which he can pump as many times as he wants just by exiling stuff. Okay. My only solace at this point is I'm not 100% dead on board. Maybe I draw something that can get rid of the Leafkin Avenger.
Maybe I used the wrong approach.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you did. Really? That's not helpful. The first Ironian Games is such a weird card. I think I'm done for now. Bunch of trample plants. Ooh. Well, most of that can't attack. And Leafkin Avenger is once again tapped. I don't know what ally I have. I should consider adding Shadow of the Sky. I should figure out if I even have Shadow of the Sky. This can kind of help me. Gives a little extra life at least. I at the very least want to say that I swung with something that has some mauls and a spear in it. I'm trying to imagine that. A maul in each hand and maybe the spear is like attached to their helmet or something. I mean, this guy's not really wearing a helmet, but we can pretend. I think I'm still dead. Yeah, I am. I did damage, but I'm dead. I screwed up too many plays. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do just one more round with that, see if we can't get some kind of win. And if not, no big deal. I mean, honestly, even with so far 3 straight losses, it seems like it's showing that the decks are operating better. A lot better than the simplistic jank that they originally were. Okay, this is doable. Yeah, keep. if I can get another land that does not come in tapped, then on turn 3 I can have a flying target intimidator. For now, Temple of Triumph. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep that. We could potentially see some raffle stomping. Okay, so they are playing Golgari. They are using Feed the Swarm on my creature. I are playing another one. Kargan Intimidator. They are playing Cultivate. I think we might have the win for this one, but I don't want to speak too soon. Alright, Fabled Passage. That helps tremendously. So, we will go ahead and get a mountain. Then we will play... You know what? Yeah, no, we're still going to play Sky Cleaves. Onto the Kargan Intimidator. Play another Fireblade Charger because why not? And then just attack. At the very least, unless they play something that causes the thing to grow, the Horn Beetle, Fireblade Charger is a block that kills. Oh, what? You think you can just go around killing my Intimidators all day? I'll take this. Yeah, how about that? Didn't like that, did you? Okay, Fireblade Charger, down. Core Blade Master, down. Kite Sail, on Fireblade Charger, takes in here. I could have played a Kiri, but no. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put them all Skyclaves in the Blade Master and enjoy some Aerial Double Strike nonsense. And come close to winning. Possibly win. Alright, now you gotta kill the other one. That didn't kill the other one. Alright, we're gonna play Kiri just because we can. Next, all attack. Draw a card. Don't really have any blocking options. Alright. This is a pretty generic type win with this deck, not a whole lot of cleverness. I think we've determined that this one probably needs a copy of Shadow of the Sky, but ultimately, again, 3 losses, it does suck, but we saw better functionality. We also saw me play really badly for a game. Really badly. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Have a great rest of the day, and thanks for watching.